Hi guys, it's me. I'm so sorry I haven't made a video, but I've been in excruciating pain trying to figure this all out, and of course now my eye wants to twitch. Just lovely. Everything is just lovely. Okay, where do I start? I really don't know exactly what is going on and what is going to happen. Because first of all, if you know or you don't know, my shoulder's been bothering me for many years, and what really kicked it off was the radiation. 33 rounds, might as well say 35 with all the setting everything up with your arms like this, even though it's not very long. I think it really irritated my shoulder. So that was in 22. I probably messed it up when I was lifting weights, but it wasn't that bad. But as weeks passed by, months passed by, years passed by, it just became it was getting in the way of even driving. If I was driving, I would come home and oh my God, my shoulder hurt so bad. So I found this awesome shoulder doctor. Now, I don't know, I should have watched my last video, but I didn't. So if I'm repeating myself, excuse me. So I found this awesome shoulder doctor, not far, right by the cancer center. I absolutely love him. Dr. Schunemann, something like that. So he was so upfront. Not many doctors say, I'm going to give you a shot. Now, it's going to hurt for 3 days because I'm putting 2 holes in you. No doctor says that. Like, it'll be fine, But he was so upfront. So he says, as we all know or should know, the x-ray only shows the bones. And he said, really? I was thinking it was osteoarthritis because my body's riddled with it. But he said it's not that bad. It's more of my rotator cuff, something to do with my bicep, and something else. So he said, he gave me a shot. He said, if it starts to wear off within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, call this number, which is a hospital in Blairsville, Georgia, and they'll schedule for MRI. So I had that all planned out. Well, in the meantime, I can't blame my back on any specific problems. I've had back problems since 1975. It just gets progressively worse as we age, as we all know. So before I went to my father's, it was bothering me. And my husband got really upset with me. He's like, do you know those cement bags weigh 80 pounds, Michelle? I didn't want my father to get hurt. Guess who got hurt? I think it put the icing on the cupcake. So I went there to clean and visit, and I did with my back hurting, but I just sucked it up, buttercup, put on my big girl pants, because for those of you who suffer from chronic pain, you learn to live with it. And so that's what I was doing. Well, I was upstairs cleaning, and I went downstairs, and all of a sudden I see my father. He had these 2 cement bags on the porch. I'm going to say at least for 2 years. And he decided he was going to put them on the hand cart. Now, mind you, my father lives on a mountain, and it's like this. His house is like this. And then going down to the basement is like this. And then you got a curve, and then you got little steps. And then you hit the floor, and then you got to turn to go into the basement, and then you got to go up and down. Okay, so after the first bag, I said, I can't let my father do that by himself. So I helped him. Again, the cement bag was on a hand cart, but he wanted it against the wall because he's afraid that the wall is going to collapse. And it could, but I don't know what one cement bag is going to do, or two. Anyways, so he says, I will just leave it. So me being me and stubborn Guinea, I got the bag and just pushed it over there. Well, when I pushed it over there, I screamed, ow! But I just fluffed it off. Took a couple Tylenol, fluffed it off. And then, I think it was like 2 days later, I tripped over a stump. Well, when I tripped over that stump, I felt something rip in my back. From right where my cancer spot is, right here, to all the way back here. But 2 days went by and it was just the normal pain. All of a sudden, when I went to get up out of bed, it felt like somebody was just jabbing me with a knife. Okay, this will go away. And it didn't. So I called my primary doctor. I said, because I just saw him, I said, I think I need an MRI of my back. No, he doesn't want to give you an MRI of the back. He wants to see you first. Okay, no problem. He said, we already know, so I went there. We already know that you have a bad back, so there's no sense giving you an MRI. Well, I beg to differ, but I really like my primary doctor. We all think different. So he said, well, just go ahead and give you an x-ray. Okay. So the x-ray showed, I should have got my papers. I got a bunch of other stuff here that I want to show you what I've been doing, because if I don't do these things, I'll just cry all day. So he set up an x-ray, went to the x-ray. The x-ray confirmed that I had several compressions in my thoracic spine. Okay, really nice. So, of course, I get on the phone and I Google, what do you do for compression? Multiple compression fractures, and a lot of it says just let it heal. It could take 3 to 6 months. Others say it could require surgery, which I've been avoiding back surgery pretty much half my life, because I said, that's one thing I do not want to do, is get back surgery. I'm deathly afraid of back surgery. Everyone that I have talked to that had back surgery says it's just got worse. Has it come a long way? Probably. I've heard now they can put cement in there. Speaking of cement, I should have saved that bag. I know where a bag of cement is now. Anyways, I'm trying to make light of things, but I'm really scared. So when he got the when he got the x-ray, it said in order to go deeper, didn't say it in those words. Again, next time I go on, I'll show you the papers. Because by Tuesday, I'll know more. Tuesday, I go to this back doctor. I originally wanted to see the back doctor that I've seen in 2017. I didn't realize that I haven't seen him not long ago. My back went out. I did a lot of research. And there was this one doctor in Asheville, of course. But she said he doesn't deal with thoracic spines. He deals with the lower part. So I need another doctor that works with this doctor. And I can't think of the doctor's name right now. Anyways. So I Googled him. She said you need a radiologist to do this procedure. I'm thinking. I said, what procedure? Are you talking surgery? And she said, well, yeah. I'm thinking, oh, okay, now the brain's really going. You know, is it the kind of things where they put a shot in your back? Because I've had all that. It just makes it worse. It doesn't do any good. So I don't know what the plan is that they're having. To be perfectly honest, I would rather have my back fixed with a surgeon than a radiologist. I mean, every time you know, radiologist is the one that does your biopsies, right? So my mind has been going, well, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Google, Google. Google till I can't Google anymore. And I think about you guys every day. So this is what I've been doing. I've been submerging myself in paints. As you can see, I painted a Doberman yesterday. We used to have Dobermans. I love Dobermans. He's not finished. Or she. You know those funny pictures? Have you seen them? They have glasses. Now this is like, it's not like a real dog. It's not supposed to look like a real dog, okay? I mean, it's abstract art. That's what I'm trying to get at. I gotta fix his eyes. I really don't have the proper brush to fix his eyes, but I think he came out pretty cute. And then this bulldog up here, that was done with oil. I haven't done oils in a long, long time. Probably 2 years. I'll bring him down, show you. I got my back brace on. Probably still a little wet. Yeah, it's started. It's wet. I haven't really worked with oils because it kind of, you know, kind of messes with your lungs. So that's the last thing I need. Anyways, so I did those 2 pictures, and then I've been doing some abstract watercolor. That's one of them. I got a clip on here because. What do you see? Tell me what you see. This is the reason I love abstract, because you can see things, you know, like my husband says, I see a dog. So, well, I shouldn't have said that because I want to know what you see. That's one of them, one of many. And then here's another one I did. And they all have names. This one's, everyone's looking. Everyone is looking. What did I name this one? Seeing it through my eyes. And then these I just finished yesterday. This one is when you see everything in beauty. This is watercolor with line work. This one is, obviously, I love birds. I love animals. Reflections. This one, I didn't name. Name this one. If you can think of a name, name it. And then, before I did that, please voice, don't go out on me. I started doing these angel cards, like inspiration cards. So I was figuring out how to, some people call them oracle decks, some people call them angel cards, some people call them inspirational cards. So we'll go with inspirational cards. Again, this is watercolor with line work. There's 40, so I'm not going to show you each one. And each one has a saying. So what I thought we can do, instead of me, I'm still going to read from the book an inspiration, because we all need an inspiration. I know I do. So here's, pick one, pick one. Okay, that one. Let's see what it says. Make kindness the norm. Fly high. So that would be the back. And then that's going to be the front. And it just goes on and on. I actually did, how I started this, I actually was making a big picture and then cut it up and made cards. So that's that. So we'll start doing that when I start knowing what's going on with me. I've had quite a few people reach out to me and ask me if I sell my art, or if I would sell my art. I've never, to be honest with you, I'm going on 3 years of this journey of art, and I have not once sold a painting. I have not tried. Well, I take that back. One time I went to an art, they have like, I'm not going to say an art gallery. They have like this art, it's called an art walk. The first Friday of every month, downtown Murphy. And I did go once. I didn't sell anything. I wound up giving a painting away for this girl helping me. I feel funny selling my art. I don't, would I? Yes. I have no idea go about it because it would basically have to be cash or check. And I don't know how to, you know what I mean? I don't have the means of doing that unless it's more on a personal level. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I asked, well, do you live in the U.S.? You know, where do you live? I'm not asking for your address. I'm asking, do you live in the UK or do you live in Canada? You know, because that would cost a lot of money to ship, especially if it's a canvas painting. But if you live in Florida or Georgia, you know, it wouldn't cost that much. So that's why I asked. So if you're interested, reach out to me, email me. My email is in my description and in my community page, and maybe we could work something out. What I would really like to do instead, but I don't know if that's allowed on YouTube, is to have like a giveaway once a month, or maybe not once a month, like on special occasions, or it doesn't have to be a special occasion. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I would go about even donating. That's what I would like to do. Donate it, and you give me what you want to give me. That's what I wanted to do since the day I started, is to donate. So if we could work something out like that, that would be fine. That would be fine with me. You just got to let me know, do you want a watercolor paintings? You know, and I have many abstract watercolor paint, because that would be nothing. I do have to wax it so it stays forever. I mean, they'll still stay forever. So that's something that I have to get next month when I get paid, because I want it to look nice and last a lifetime. And then you could figure out what kind of frame you want, because if we start going into frames, and that'll run into money, and I'd rather not deal with it. I'd rather send it to you just like that. Or if I can find, I've noticed a lot of artists are doing this. Instead of sending you the original, if you want the original, that would be fine. They make copies, but I would have to find a good copy. There's this copying name called Jouclé, and it's basically, I Googled it, it's a high definition, what am I trying to say? A high definition print. Thank you, Michelle. So if you want to let me know. And donation. I would feel better that way, because I don't want to take anybody's money, even though I'm kind of still, you know what I mean. I just feel funny. If I knew you and you lived down the street, I'd say pick one out and take it home. That's what I usually do. Anyways, so I really don't like the angel cards. And these also, when I'm done with them, this is just, if you'd like inspirational cards. But I really preferred them a little bigger, so I went a little bigger. And I did it a little more professional. I cut the ends. I made them round. Let me just take one out. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these. But I plan on doing more. What I did was, oh, of course it's got to be way down there. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. This is watercolor paper, Canson watercolor paper, 117 pounds, 250 GMs, 5.5 times 8.5, or 14 times 21-6. I'm not good at math, so I'll let you read it. But it's pretty good watercolor paper. And what I'm getting at, that's how I made these cards. I cut them in half. I bent it, cut it in half, and then rounded off the corners. That's what I was getting at. So that's how I made the bigger cards. I probably should know the dimensions, but I didn't. Anyways, we'll go through a couple of them. Sorry, I'm dressed a little weird today. But this back brace is about suffocating me. And then on the back, always see what you feel before you speak. Like I said, they're not finished. This one might be finished. And then this one's pretty. That's the front. And then this one says, everything happens for a reason. That is my motto. Everything happens for a reason, and all good things come to an end. This one's not done, but I think it's going to come out. Hopefully it'll come out pretty cool. There's no saying on it yet, but that's how I start. I do the picture, and then these are just going to be blank on the back. This one's not done because there's nothing on the back. This one's not done. I got a bird on the back. This one's not done. Again, I got a bird on the back. These aren't done. Because you got to wait. It takes a while because they're in layers. And then you got to wait for them to dry, which really doesn't take long. It's going to be a flower. Just butterflies. Like I said, these are not done. And then I'm going to write something on them. Inspirational, like every day you can pick a card and it'll be your inspiration for the day. It's basically how that's going to work. I hope I'm not boring you with this. There's nothing on the back yet. This one says, limit your always and your nevers. Stay positive. And that's what I've been trying to do. Stay positive. One thing I love about abstract is you can turn it all different ways, you know. And sure if that's going to be a flower or a bird. So that's what I've been doing. And I really want to, after this back thing gets figured out, really I love animals, and I really want to be good at making dogs. Believe it or not, it's not easy, especially the nose. For some reason, the nose, speaking of, my nose is itchy, sorry. Now my ear is ringing. Oh, God. The nose for me is hard to do. Anyways, I know what you're going to say. You should draw a picture of Bella. Well, I did. It didn't come out very good. It's out in the hallway. We have little cubby holes. And we get to hang pictures, so she's out there. I think many of you have seen her before. She came out okay. So that's the update, guys. I wish I had more information. I really do. But I don't. Just been submerging myself in art. I highly recommend, if you're hurting, if you got a chronic illness, anxiety, don't say you can't do it, because you can. You can do it. I promise you. And the more you do it, the better you'll get. And you forget about everything. When I'm painting, I'm just submerged in what I'm doing. Sure, my back hurts, but it's like I'm not focused on it. Right now, sitting here, I'm hurting pretty bad. So there's so much more I wanted to say, but I will definitely keep you updated. Say prayers for me, please, Tuesday. And again, that's going to be a 2-hour drive one way, and then a 2-hour drive. So thankfully, hubby's not doing dialysis Tuesday, so he's going to take me. Oh, another thing that happened. Last weekend, I went to Walmart, which is only across the street. And as soon as I got in the car, I said, and turned it on, I said, something's wrong. I was freaking out. But I needed stuff, so I zoomed over to Walmart, said a prayer, went into Walmart, got what I needed, and when I backed out, the car wouldn't go. I had to literally put my foot on the pedal, and then it went, and then like jerked. And I said, please, dear God, just let me make it home. Just let me. I even called Rob. I'm like, something's wrong with the car. So he checked it the next day. I had the 4-wheel drive on. There's a button. Well, it's not even a button. It's a knob. And I guess when I reached down to get my eyeglasses, my sunglasses, I hit it, because that's the second time that's happened. I didn't even think about that. Luckily, hubby figured it out. So it's just been a crazy world. And then I don't even want to go there. It's been crazy. Got another inspection. We had one yesterday, and now Monday, got another inspection because our lease is getting ready to expire. I wish we had somewhere to go, because this place is not for the weak. Anyways, I hope Stacy is doing good with her treatment. Stacy, let us know how you're doing with your treatment. Say prayers for everybody. I love you guys, because we're all stronger together. And I'll see you soon. Catch it. Message time. Inspiration time. Sometimes you need to disconnect from the outside world and just spend time with yourself. Yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot. I like that one. I'll have to add that to my cards. Let's do another one. Relax, recharge, repeat. Hypocrites? Nature itself is the best physician. Nature itself is the best physician. Hypocrites. I wonder why it says that. It says it right there. There's no Arthur. Let's see if this one has an Arthur. No. Oh, Arthur unknown. Sometimes you need to disconnect from the outside world and just spend time with yourself. So that's what you're going to do this weekend. Spend time with yourself. Okay, guys.